You get cooking? Do you cook?
Yeah, I cook, and I follow like Tasty and Martha Stewart and Gordon Ramsay, whatnot.
Are those the only chefs you know?
No, I think yeah.
Chef
No,
Garbanzo,
Rachel Ray, Rachel Ray,
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Is he a chef?
Um,
Or is he just a dude?
Dude,
I'll know
he's
chefs
some-
by face, but not
He-
name.
Anybody
Dude,
named-
he's just a guy.
that's the mayor of Flavortown is gonna be a chef. He's just automatically. He doesn't even need any kind of paperwork.
Dude. He really wiggled himself into like being the mayor of Flavortown.
Yeah.
He just was like, I'm gonna be the mayor.
He founded
A Flavortown.
It just take
What do you mean?
Yeah.
all it took was a flame shirt and some frosted tips, and he's solid. And then now he's a household name.
Do you think that's got to be like up there with like some of the smartest branding in the world, right? Because whenever you think of like one of those flame shirts, it's Guy Fieri.
Guy
Every time you
Fieri.
think of frosted tips, Guy Fieri. And it's just like, dude's winning because he doesn't have like a bad moment. Honestly, he like runs Food Network now.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever been on it.
Flavortown.
Like he actually runs it now? Because I haven't seen any of his shows in like a decade. But I just
I don't
I
think
hear
he-
about him.
I feel like he's got that Rob Dyrdek effect with Food Network, where it's like, hey, if you don't air my shows 90% of the time, I'm gonna sue you or some shit. You know how like Rob Dyrdek has Ridiculousness playing 90% of the time on MTV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
feel
but
like
he
it's how-
kind of he like strong. He didn't like legally strong arm them into it, just like popularity wise and like all that. He kind of just like wiggled his way into being able to be like, hey, fuck.
Does
me.
anybody watch it
Play my
anymore
shit.
though?
Duty
No,
days.
I don't
Duty
think
days
so.
in the Navy is what ridiculousness is what got me through my duty days in the Navy. That and Practical Jokers.
Was it like
I love Impractical
against your
Jokers.
will though, or were you like seeking out ridiculousness?
Like, if you didn't want to,
It would be on the
your
TV in
phone-
the mess decks,
yeah,
right?
It'd be on the TV at all times of the day when we were in port, pretty much. Like I just
Yeah.
remember just one channel being like Impractical Jokers all day, and then Ridiculousness all day on the other one. So you get the best of both worlds, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you it was kind of like how like we have to always have like the serotonin where like it's two screens during the TikToks where it's like you got Family Guy playing up here and then another thing playing down there, so you got Ridiculousness up here and Practical Jokers up there.
It was more of just like it's a big mess deck, so you got a TV to the left and a TV like
Oh, I
a
did
foot to the
I had
right
an
of it.
office. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you're in the office.
I had S9 office for pretty much
Cool
most of
guy
my
over here.
Navy career. Thank you, Chief Chris.
Yeah, I was down in the shits
Yeah.
doing all the work.
Yeah, I'm good on all that, partner.
I was breaking my back and getting my balls busted
I was getting off at 2
by
p.m.
some little
Living life.
fucking douchebag who like I swear he was jerking off in his pocket all the time when he'd sit there with his keys and fucking just
Oh, that's
all you hear is
true.
jingle 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 and he's like fucking shaking his hand and his leg. I felt like he's just jerking off. You got to be stroking it or on coke. It's the only two explanations for that weird fidget he does.
Probably both of them.
Could be both.
And he's in the Freemasons. So can we really trust him as it is?
Fucking piece of shit. I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Kick me out
going
my
back to
parents.
our going back to our
Not so
Instagram
bad.
algorithms, I get like people shitting all the time.
Oh my
No,
God.
dude. No, dude. It is weird. Like, and they show it. They show the poop, and I'm like, I'm not liking this. I'm not
You're lying because that shit's
No,
got to get taken
I
down.
swear, dude.
Somebody's got to report it. There's no way.
I swear it comes up, and it's just like, it's like, there's this one video, this guy going, like, he's about to go to the restroom, and then he goes on all fours, and the poop just shoots out of his asshole into the toilet. And it's on Instagram, and I'm like, how is this even allowed, first of all, and why is it coming up on my shit, you know? I don't know.
Funny.
And it's just like, I get videos of, like, people swimming in lakes, and they just, like, poop, and it goes flying out of their asshole. And I'm just, first of all, how do you have that much, like, momentum with the
What are you? Who are you following?
the next time I I'm not
It's based
following.
around you. It's
I'm
based
not
around
following.
you.
No, but see,
They're not
here's the
just
thing.
throwing random poop at
I'm
you.
judging you.
They're not
I'm
just-
never on Reels though. I never look at Reels unless I'm looking at like Trey's stuff or whatever you guys are putting in the group chat. And then when I click on one, I scroll and then it's poop. I'm just like, how did I get to this?
See, that it has to be with what you're interacting with, because when I do that, it's One Piece
I'm
or
not.
it's Theo
I'm
Vaughn,
not
or it's
interacting
something
it.
funny.
I'm not
or it's
liking it.
cooking.
I'm watching it. I'm giving it a watch, I guess, just to see how the outcome is. But I'm not liking it. I'm not sharing it. I'm not commenting on it. I skip away most of the time. When I can tell it's gonna be a poop one, I'm like, okay, here we go.
I'm judging you. I mean, I get Shadow.
Yeah.
I always get random videos where there's a voiceover of Shadow the Hedgehog, and he's always saying some off the wall things, and I love that. I love them. Shadow is the goat for that.
And Chase watches poop videos,
Yeah.
and then he gets a bunch
I
of
don't
poop videos.
want to though. I don't want to.
You do.
Chase just
You just
poop
do.
guy, man. It's okay.
Did somebody send you poop videos? Did you send somebody one poop video?
No, I think maybe like Trey did one time, and I
of
liked it or
course.
something.
You
Oh.
liked it.
Yeah.
Right.
You liked it.
Trey.
The problem is you liked it, and Instagram was like,
You're-
he
you're-
likes
you
poop
can't-
You're
videos.
dodging
can't-
the real
you-
problem here, Adrian. He's trying to push this on. There's so many puns with this topic, but he's trying to push this onto Trey. But it's him.
No, but you gotta. Trey sends 90 fucking videos a day, you know, so it's like one of them has to
Dude,
slip
one-
through
I
the
counted
cracks.
it. I
Pun.
counted it. It was 47 the other day. I counted it. It was 47 the other day.
Yeah, he goes wild.
Yeah, one time he said, I remember what I was at school, and then I was like cutting hair, and I was coming up, and my watch just kept going off. It was like Trey said, and just probably 15 back to back. I'm like, you're not watching these videos all the way through before you send them to us. So there's no way. First off, you watch probably the first 2 seconds, and then you consider that GC worthy? No. Mm-mm.
No.
Sorry, Trey.
Granted,
love
I
you.
do watch most of them. A lot of them are funny, but it's just like, damn.
He's capping so hard.
Too
right
much
now.
funny
He
at
is
one
lying,
time.
Bro. He's
Me?
not watching them. He's not.
I watch most of them.
Do you
The
know
other
my
day when he
phone's
sent
connected
47,
right
I
now?
didn't watch a single one.
Do you know
I didn't
my
watch a
phone's-
single one when he sent those 47. But if he was sent like 5, I'll watch like all 5 of them. If he sends like 10, I'll watch like 6 of them.
Okay, so you're like a 60% friend. Okay.
Yeah. Your friend
But you
rating
lick
is
100% of my
60%.
nuts.
I would like 0% of that deal.
Yeah. I mean, that was just so uncalled for, Adrian.
I was
Yeah.
asking for 0% of your consent.
That's not the. I don't think that's a
Don't give it
flex.
at
I don't think that's a. I don't know if the FBI should get involved
They
or
Right now.
they
For your
absolutely
sake.
should.
For your sake, they should.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we're getting towards. All right, before I actually do call the FBI, let's get into the shit.
No, I dare you to call
No
the
pun
FBI.
intended.
I
Huh?
dare you to get. I dare you to call the FBI.
I don't even
Do
know
it.
their number. Do they have a hotline?
I tried to call,
Yeah,
I tried
probably.
to I tried to contact the Navy FBI once, and they never got back to me.
Yeah, here's numbers right here for.
Well,
I got
for
numbers
what?
For LA.
An MA, I caught him trying to get like pretty much commit identity theft, right? Because I was at. So hear me out, bro. It was nuts. This is like probably a year after I'm out of the Navy. I'm at the Sprint store in Indiana, of all places, godforsaken. And I'm at the Sprint store at the time, and the person, I forgot what the dude's name was, man. But I remember him because he was so smug towards me. He was like probably like in his like 40s and a MA2. He was an E5, Adrian, and he was like old. And so I was coming in there and I was getting processed, I think, to get out. Right? He didn't like that. He thought he was so smug. I hate cops. If you guys haven't been able to tell. So, but then I realized like because when I was getting out, he had all my information, like my social security card and all this. And he's like, he probably went back to the back room, just took a quick picture of all of it. But then when I'm at the Sprint store, long story short, they told me that like his name was on like my Sprint account. So then I was like calling up like my bank, like trying to make sure that he's not like trying to do anything else, But yeah, so apparently that was it though. For some reason he was like on my Sprint account for a while, like a weirdo.
And when you called the Navy FBI,
NCIS.
I tried to call them, and it didn't go through. But we're not tight like that. I'm not very big on the feds either. But I figured if anyone should know that one of their police
it would probably
officers,
be
their military police officers, is out here committing any kind of identity theft, he should be like beat up. For real.
I think that's
Kill
the
him.
mob's job.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Like, dude.
Break the kneecaps.
When I
type
saw,
beat.
because then I looked him up on Facebook because I was like, I saw the name on my Sprint account. They're like, this guy? They're like, is this you? I'm like, no. And then I looked him up on Facebook. I'm like, you dusty little turd. Pun intended.
It's the worst kind of turd.
Yeah.
I should know because I see a lot of them on my Instagram. Okay. Can we keep that? Should we keep that in? Is it okay to talk about? Or
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
okay.
Fuck that guy.
Well, I just didn't know if you
I
would
thought
like
his
get in
name-
trouble.
I'm
I didn't know if
actually
it was
saying
like.
his name. Like, do not talk to this guy.
Give me his name. I can find his address. in, like,
Dude, I'm trying to remember what
minutes.
it was.
We'll
That was-
dox him, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll do
Probably
it.
shouldn't dox him, but
Yeah, dox
well,
him.
maybe. Yeah, maybe we. No, is it
Dox
okay to
him.
dox?
Yeah.
Hold on. Is
Dox-
it okay to dox if it's a
police
terrible
officer?
person?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Oh
not-
yeah, then it would be like public information too. Anyway, so.
Not really terrible person. That's too broad. But he's committing identity theft, so I think he deserves it.
It's
Yeah,
a terrible
to another
person. That
ruins
ruins
person
lives.
in the military, bro. And you're supposed to. be
Identity
the guy
theft is not a joke, Jim.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. God, Adrian, do you even know how to?
I'll let that slide for now, Chase.
What?
You get insulting me like we weren't all having a conversation. All three of us were involved in.
Adrian,
You were
can
just
we get to
fiddling
it
with your
already?
mic.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I just see you like what is it called? Phallicating your mic. I don't know.
Filleting. I was making sure my
Filleting?
mic was good because one of my strings popped
Of course,
off.
Adrian would know how
Anyways,
to pronounce it.
Yeah, seriously.
let me do my thing.
We are trying to let you, but you won't do it. All right.
Hello,
God.
everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Something Original podcast. As always, I am the producer, Adrian, and today in our virtual studio, we are joined by our host once again.
Jack the Ripper.
And Gannon. Dude, if you ever come in there like that again, roundhouse. As soon as I see you.
Dude. I'll tell you what, that roundhoused my eardrums.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Came in hot.
Roadhouse. Yeah.
Hot and spicy.
Here's an idea for a TV show, guys. I've been kind of workshopping. It's like, have you guys seen New Girl?
Oh, yeah.
You get the
Great
vibe
show.
of New Girl, or like The
seen, like, one
Office or
episode.
Workaholics.
I think.
Fucking watch it. It's
Like
on
what?
Hulu now. It used to be on Netflix, but Hulu took it and it's popping.
It's on Hulu now?
Only seen one
It's
episode.
on Hulu.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I knew that.
It's
for some
it's
reason.
good. It's good to just have on in the background because there's not like a very cohesive story. It's kind of like episodic. It's a different story, but there is like an overall story. It's kind of like The Office in that way. But here's my idea for the It's a very just like very early concept of a TV show idea. We just call it Ohio,
Oh, you lost
and
me.
it's just like it's just the boys and some actors or whatever, and we all just like like we come up with these random fucking scenarios in Ohio, and there it is.
Because somebody
It's kinda-
else playing me, and then I play like the mailman.
Sure,
Ooh,
yeah.
We can get Mark Wahlberg to play Gand.
I want John Cena.
I want John Cena. Or Mads, that one guy, our celebrity lookalikes. That one guy, Mads.
All right, well, we can't get a young Carlos Santana to play me, so
No, maybe it's just us in the future, and we get Carlos Santana, John Cena, and Daniel
It's like a-
Radcliffe.
so what? I would just be
There's
80.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like a 40-year age
Yeah.
gap between Adrian and all of us.
Well, yeah, like fuck Adrian. What do you mean, like?
Oh, what did I do?
No,
You get probably one of the
No.
most. Oh, okay, I feel like
Blake
John
could play-
Cena is probably more
Blake
famous,
could
but
play Blake from Workaholics could play Adrian. Just dye his hair.
yeah.
So we're just gonna change up my race. So we're just gonna eliminate my Puerto Rican identity for the sake
All right,
of
we're
TV.
just going for
Who else?
lookalikes.
Who
I'm
else?
sorry.
Who else do you have in mind, Adrian? Since
Yeah.
you got somebody
know.
Besides Carlos Santana, you apparently don't want an 8-year-old to play you.
I
We
want
can
Joe-
get Bad Bunny to play me.
I want Bill Hader to play me. Actually, I take it back.
Sorry, I'm just trying to size it up.
Oh, Michael
Yeah, I
Shannon,
guess.
the guy who played General Zod in the.
Oh yeah, you can have
Man of
Michael
Steel
Cera
movie.
play Adrian.
At least give me like Aziz
No, actually-
Ansari or
actually,
something.
I actually want Michael Cera to play me. I take it back. I take all my other
No,
answers back.
honestly, I'm kind of getting like some Jonah Hill vibes from you.
For me,
No, we make Michael
Yeah.
Cera put on like 40, 50 pounds of muscle and play Gan.
Do you think he's gonna do that? He's had like how many years in Hollywood? He just hasn't
That is
moved
true.
up at all. No offense to Michael Cera. I'm sure he's trying really hard, but
probably.
where's the results, man?
I don't think he's trying very hard to get swole. I think he's just doing Michael Cera things.
Well, you just see these guys who are just like they're in Hollywood for so long, and eventually they just get in shape and like
Start doing action
work out
roles.
and stuff, you know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, I guess that's where the money's at, right? MCU type beat.
I mean,
Yeah,
But
big.
at
I
one
mean, that's a
point-
franchise. So
DC.
I got a question for
maybe.
you guys. What do you guys think Michael Cera does on a daily basis? Like,
Did you
I
see
feel like
this?
he's
very-
big on.
That's what he does. They all play themselves in that. He drinks Capri Suns and other things.
cocaine.
Other things. I feel like I bet he's really big on Reddit. And he's just always
He
on it.
probably has like a cult following of like 1 million people.
Honestly, dude, he's probably just like, like he looks like a goofy guy, but like he's probably pulling mad game, you know, and like just going out and having fun with friends. He's probably just a regular guy.
He's probably sitting on Reddit like, freaking butt.
You want to be my Will kitten?
But in his high voice, his high pitched voice.
Can anybody do a Michael Cera
Mm-mm.
accent?
No,
it's just
there's a
very,
guy on
like-
TikTok
It's
who
very
can.
distinct.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a guy on TikTok who
just
fucking
picture, like,
nails it,
Morty.
and I-
No, it's the guy who could do like Michael Cera, Ben Shapiro. Who else?
No, I'm saying,
He's
but
done
he
a couple
reminds
other-
me of Morty. Like early seasons Morty.
Oh,
Yeah,
live
yeah,
action Rick and
yeah.
Morty? He can play a Morty.
And then John
He
Cena can
actually
play Rick.
You get Woody Harrelson to play Rick.
I'd actually watch that. Very, yeah. Yeah, I'd watch
It would be like one of those like terrible movie posters. Have you seen those? Where it's I see there's like and all of them have Tom Holland in them. Where
I've
it's,
seen this. I've seen this.
it's just so bad. There was one of Chainsaw Man and like Tom Holland played like Denji and like Emma Stone played like Makima or whatever. It was bad.
Here Chase goes talking about Chainsaw Man again.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about it since the season ended.
He said we're not talking about anime in this episode. First guy to talk about anime.
When did I say we're not talking about anime? I said I wanted to talk about anime.
Oh, you
this
did?
episode.
He did say we
I
are.
thought you said.
He said we definitely are gonna.
Yeah.
I
I definitely wanted to talk about anime. this
Oh,
episode.
okay.
So talk about
So where are you at on
Attack on Titan.
where are you at on Attack on Titan, man?
Like
Get the audience up to date on
episode
the.
episode 21. It's okay. It's not bad.
He's making progress, and yeah, he has been texting me routinely, being like, "Okay, it's getting better." I don't hate it now.
I really
But-
like Levi as a character.
Levi,
Levi.
Yeah.
Levi is fantastic.
Sorry, I got
he gets better.
dyslexic speech sometimes.
Season 3 Levi, untouchable.
Season 4, Aaron, just wait.
Yeah, now I keep seeing clips pop up, and I'm trying to like scroll past them. But most of the time, it's just voiceovers where Aaron says the N word for some reason. Like one was like Mikasa going back and forth with him, and he was like, "When are you gonna let me hit?" And then Mikasa's like, "Aaron." Like the voiceover was like done by a dude, so it was even better.
There's one where he's got like the like Supreme jacket on. I forget how it goes, but it's like, "Mikasa, can I borrow $500? I just bought this sick outfit." Or it's,
One was like they all got McDonald's, and Harmon, like Aaron got a salad, and then Harmon got like fries, and then Harmon was just like, "Man, these fries are so good." Like Harmon, and
yeah.
Aaron's like, "Yo, let me get a fry," and then he's like, "Back off, Aaron." He, like grabbed his hand, like freaking out. I don't know what scene that was, but no, Aaron, get your own fries.
Those are so. I feel like that's something we could definitely do, like dub over like anime scenes. I've seen a bunch of people do it, and look at us just taking original content,
That would be
making it
so
for
funny.
ourselves.
Mhm.
It would be funny, and that way it would help us get out there
Mm-hmm.
with the voice acting. So that's something I kind of want to dive into myself. Like me and Shiloh have been looking at it.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah, let's try
Let
it.
hear your voice.
A voice? I feel like I could only do my voice. I don't know. I would have to like it would. I would need to see a script. I just like gotta be compelled by a script, and
Hmm.
I'll find the voice that way.
What about just like do a character?
Give me a character.
Wait,
Tanjiro.
not like a character.
Yeah,
Just
that's alright.
A character that
Oh.
you like just off the whim.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Let's
I might
let's
be
workshop a
mildly
character.
schizophrenic, so that's probably why I have all these characters in my brain.
Adrian, let's give us two characters. Me and Gannon will
Oh.
both be like.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let me think of something.
Okay.
We're going. Am I thinking anime?
No, okay, I got one. Gas station clerk and a guy trying to buy Newports.
All right.
Or what's something
Am I
else
the guy?
funny?
Am I the guy buying Newports? Oh, I was with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. All right.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. All right. And go.
I pushed up.
Hey man, is this Oh,
Oh,
appreciate
I thought
it.
we
Is this
did
all you
full
need today? Yeah, it's full scene.
Oh, okay, wait. Let me start over. Sorry. Cut. Cut.
Cut.
All right.
All right.
Places, please. And action.
Oh, okay. Is this everything you're getting today? Find everything okay?
Besides these Pringles, could I get a pack of menthol Newports, please? I like 100.
Newports, really?
Did I stutter?
I mean, you see the back wall. You see the back wall. We have maybe 100 different kinds.
Go in the back.
I got these
Go in the back.
I got these American spirits.
No.
I feel like these would go right up,
Get,
right
get
up.
out
your
of my
alley.
face. Right now. When I
But
come
you
into
wanna
this
you
establishment, I need my new clothes. I don't want none of this.
Sir, I'm
Hippy
I'm
dippy
trying to
crap.
save you.
Get these out of my
I'm trying to save you from a lifetime of embarrassment. I'm just really trying to save my skin here. I just kind of have these up here for display.
Where's your manager?
You know,
Where's your manager?
I'm the fucking manager. What you want?
I would like
Cut.
to complain to you.
Cut.
Oh.
Cut.
That was see, I can only do my voice, you know.
That was good.
I like how Ganon did a voice though. He's,
Yeah.
Give me a newborn.
You played a real douchey gas attendant, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Fucking-
That was kind of my idea for the Ohio thing though. I would play a gas station clerk
This is like KFC.
because I would also be like,
where you just start
Huh?
suggesting different packs of cigarettes. Like you ever pull up to a
Yeah,
restaurant, they're like,
well-
"Would you like to try our new?" So is that you
Pork?
inside the gas station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blood thinks he's Tim Robinson. Just coming up with skits.
I'm over here just doing my job, Adrian. We talked about it before.
I just work here. Ultimately.
I just work here. Yeah.
Oh no, Chase works here. You're just buying cigarettes.
What?
Get into character. Chase works here. He's the clerk.
Yeah, dude, you're just
the one buying
buying
cigarettes.
stuff, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Scene's not over. No, I'm just kidding. But I feel like, I mean, I guess it's kind of next caller though, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Where we? I was gonna say like, we should do something like that, but it's just next caller.
Yeah, we're already. But see, like it's like that verse by J. Cole. Like even when I rap about the future, I'm reminiscing. That's just how we kind of operate here. It's something original.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good way
But yeah.
to put it. I like that.
Dude, spicy, bro. Spicy white guy.
It just kind of happens like that. Widowy. Sorry.
You break it out every other podcast, and it's gonna do numbers.
It's just so funny because
Well, I have an idea for the next caller. Just a Reddit user.
a Reddit user.
What do we? You just play a Reddit user,
But
and we like disguise ourselves as like a kitten, a little kitten. So I kind of have to play a voice and it's like, hey, daddy. we hold on. Are you guys free after this episode? Let's do the next caller.
I'm about to melt out of my. Do that again.
You were gonna melt, dude? Did I get? Oh shit!
No.
They call me the
Don't do
Riz
that.
Kitten, bro.
No, they don't, Chase. They don't say that about you, man.
Please never do that again.
No, we're doing it again because we're doing it for the next caller. Come on, guys.
I will not be able to keep a straight face.
No.
Well, it's only audio, so you won't need to see your face. By the way, guys, next caller, we got 2 episodes coming out, hopefully. See what these guys want to do. It's
Not
on the
that.
Patreon, but no, we're doing it.
Anything
Dude,
but.
it would be gold. It would be gold. Are you kidding me? Do your fucking Reddit voice right now.
Which one? Oh,
The
What do we do to
Yeah.
do your
What do we do
freaking
the
voice?
Reddit voice?
What do we do your freaking voice right now?
hello guys, welcome back to the Discord channel. It is me, your emperor, Mr. WizKid420. Today on the agenda.
Hey, Mr. WizKid420.
Oh my god,
What?
Whiskers back, Whiskers back.
WizKid back.
What was that voice I heard in the background? Was that some kind of?
Oh, it's just your little kitten.
I can't do this. This is too much for me. I'm cringing so I cannot, bro. There's too much going on. There's gotta be one of them. There's gotta be somebody regular within this because it just is too weird. Too much. In my brain.
We can have.
Especially when it's like
we can have
headset. No, that's scary.
We can have Adrian in the background, like being the narrator of it, because it would still be next caller. We would be like investigating the average Discord call, you know, and Adrian would be like, you can see here, the predator. We
could talk about this. We can talk
about it later.
Let's not waste. Let's not waste any time on something we can talk about later.
Yeah, especially when it's that
cringe.
It's too cringe, too much.
It's funny, guy.
Like, you know the episode of Workaholics where you only have one guy in the group that has a fedora. Not everybody's wearing a fedora. Not everyone. You guys could do. Somebody's got to be. It's just a lot.
Well, I'm the Discord kitten. I'm not wearing the fedora. You're the one wearing the fedora. Adrian's over here, I don't know, jerking off or something. I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do not
hand check.
Your sick shit.
What are you? Okay.
Double
I see
fisted.
your hand. I see your hand on your. He's going lower. For the audio listeners, Gannon put his hand in his pants and sniffed his fingers.
Oh, it had green stink lines. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. And not for the reasons you're thinking.
What would be any other reason?
He's got radioactive pubes or some shit.
Nailed it.
Whittly. Okay. I also wanted to talk about, super off track with the whole anime thing. Demon Slayer. I need you guys, honestly, it's in the middle of this fight, bro, and the animation. I watched the newest episode yesterday. Holy shit, dude. It goes hard. It goes so fucking hard.
Once it dubs.
I can't. I have to wait for the dubs because I made a promise. I can't watch it without Sarah.
So
Just watch it on your own time.
No, that's breaking. You're telling me to break my promise. You're telling me to break my promise, Chase? Is what you're telling me to do?
You said you would wait for the dubs to come out to watch it with her, right? Is that the promise?
For the first time, yes, with her. I promised to not watch it without her.
For the first time, whatever. All right, Gannon, it's just you and me. I need to get you on this boat.
I'm already on the AOT boat, man, and that's already a long enough boat for me, man. I'm like,
you should be watching One Piece, Chase. Is what you should be doing.
And then I'm also watching True Detective to even it out. I love that show, actually.
True Detective?
Yeah.
What's it about?
Well, you see, I was on HBO trying to find, because I wanted something live action too, because I like to.
That's why I've heard of it, HBO.
And then I was like wanting something with, I wanted something crime, you know, I wanted something gritty, I wanted something with a full-on plot going on. And True Detective, the main characters are Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm hooked instantly. I'm in there.
Did you know they're like brothers? Or
they might
cousins?
They might
be brothers or cousins.
They believe that, I think Matthew McConaughey believes he's the brother of Woody Harrelson or whatever. And at first it was just a rumor, and then they both looked into it more, and it might be true. They're gonna do a DNA test or whatever.
Hopefully they're 100% that bitch. But sorry,
my older sister did a DNA test, and the boy's got 2% Nigerian and 2% Egyptian. So
you could say it.
Not gonna.
Wait, your sister? Your sister?
Yeah. My older half sister.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you had like an adoptive sister also. So
Well, but you just think I'm an idiot. You think I was like, oh
no,
wow.
dude. I just forgot you had a half sister. I only met the other sister, so I'm sorry. It's alright. I didn't
No,
want
dude.
to be
Nah, dude.
ignorant in the fact, but
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
But you were.
I know, but I'm apologizing. I'm sorry, Dan.
I accept your apology.
Appreciate it. But also, what'd you say?
Huh?
You bitch. He said the N word again. Can you believe?
You called
He's
him a
mouthing
bitch?
the N word.
Probably fine.
But just kidding. Yeah, he's fine. He didn't say it. But Hell's Paradise also coming out.
I really.
It's good.
Oh, I watched
Watch
the
it.
first
I really wanna
2
watch it.
episodes. I keep forgetting
Is it
to
in
watch
dub?
it.
Well,
Not yet.
Look
but
it
I
up,
started it in
Adrian.
subtitles.
I feel like Demon Slayer probably has dub coming out too right now. And
No, there is no timetable on the dub.
What, really? Put me on the mic.
You are.
Put me on it. I'll do Tanjiro.
Do it right now.
I'm trying to think of what he would. Well, no, that's Zenitsu. God, dude, get her. I'm trying to think of like something he would say.
First form. Sun breathing.
Kimikomi Kagura.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Was
I don't
it?
see you trying, Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian's just over here
Yeah.
chuckling. A little chuckleberry Finn.
Let's see. I think they've got the first couple episodes of Hell's Paradise in dub because it says sub and dub on Crunchyroll.
Give it a watch. It's good. And the first 2 episodes are pretty solid. Get you hooked for sure. And then you'll be like, damn, I gotta watch it in the sub. But it's still coming out, so.
But the dub is coming. Is out or is coming?
Episode 1 is dubbed.
I'm very interested in that. Anime. It
Episode
looks sick.
2 is dubbed.
I like the animation style a lot. Like
It's Mappa.
it looks
Let's see,
like
episode-
old school, but like
Episode 3
clean.
is dubbed.
I love that.
That's
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think needs a reboot? Tokyo. Well, I mean everybody thinks it, but Tokyo Ghoul absolutely needs a reboot, and I think Mappa should do it.
Trigun.
Mm.
But Trigun done right.
They-
They're rebooting it.
They're
but it
doing a
looks
reboot
terrible.
though.
It looks terrible. It looks so bad, bro. Like why did they butcher Vash like that? He looks awful. I hope they hear this
They should-
too, because I love
Yeah.
Trigun. And now when I
Like-
saw that, I was pumped. I was like, dude, this is what I was been wanting. Then I see it and I retracted all my statements and excitement. Gone.
Hear me out. Cowboy Bebop rebooted.
I was kind of along the lines of what I was thinking. I was thinking Samurai Champloo rebooted.
I feel
Honestly,
like those
Samurai.
are both so nostalgic, though. I think those are great, like, because then you might get something like this Vash Stampede, and then this is just ruined, and then people will know.
That is true.
People will
Well, no,
Sure.
we just.
new one, and then not even want to see the old one. You know, if it's like newer, like newer anime watchers, yada yada,
Yeah.
because they want the new stuff.
We just.
they're not about it.
We just need to tell animation studios if you full CGI animate something, we're not gonna watch it.
It's so bad.
Like I'm just not.
It's
Yeah, I'm just
bad.
not gonna
No
do
one wants to watch that. It looks so bad.
it. No. It really does like just mess with your head
I almost-
when you're watching it. It's like
I'm gonna say when they do that
the
with
movement
like
is
random
actually
characters, too.
giving.
Like
Mhm.
that throws the whole anime off. Like if it's a giant,
Oh really?
yeah, you ever seen those? Like where it's like one.
Yeah.
It used to be like a giant character. Like for some reason, just didn't want to animate it, so then just CGI'd it, and it just looks like why you do that?
So, Demon Slayer actually, some of the enemies in this season are CGI'd, but it's actually some of the best CGI animation I've ever seen. Because they still have that same like art style to it, and they kind of do it like they frame it so much different, so where it's like,
Sorry, keep going.
no, I mean once you guys watch it, you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't even notice it, but it is CGI.
They do have fantastic animation. Other than that,
Attack on Titan does it for a couple seasons with some of the Titans.
hmm
The Colossal Titan is a big one where they CGI it. The Wit
newer
CGI
episodes-
is so bad, but the Mappa CGI is a lot better.
Mappa is pretty good. The newer episodes of One Piece, the animation is just beautiful, especially in the last episode. Oh,
I heard One Piece is actually about to get some crisp animation in these next few episodes.
They say
oh yeah.
they say that there's so you know how there was like Ichigo, Luffy, Naruto, right? Those are like the three or like Dragon.
Big three,
Yeah. And then I forget what the last couple were, but they say that the latest group, they call them the Dark Three. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and Hell's Paradise,
Hell's Paradise.
which that's
No.
solid. You know,
The
I
new
might
big
get around
three,
to Chainsaw Man. It does look kind of interesting.
No, like it's really. I mean,
Is it dubbed?
you can
It's
hate
dubbed, right?
how. Yeah, it's all dubbed
Okay.
for sure, 100%. It's been a couple months. I watched it with Shiloh when it was all coming out with dub, so yeah, it's all out. It's really good, and the manga is really good. I need to catch up on the manga. I haven't been reading anything except for Hell's Paradise. I'm trying to catch up with Hell's Paradise because the anime has already caught up to where I was at with Hell's Paradise, and I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying to read more.
I want to read more mangas, but the only one I've actually been able to read is One Piece.
I'll just get Viz, the mobile app. It's only $2 a month, and it's just like
I just have
you
Shonen
get all.
Jump.
Yeah, it's just all yeah, it's both. It's Viz and Shonen Jump are like two of the same company, and they have all the same catalog.
Question.
But yeah,
Yes, Gannon.
With Hell's Paradise, are they still writing it? Does anyone know?
What do you mean?
Like,
It's
are
all
they
out.
still, Are they still writing? No. Oh, really? They're finished with like writing. How much is it on the manga? Is it a long?
it's I think I want to say 17 volumes, so 17 books.
So like, what are we looking at? Probably like 10 seasons, 8 seasons.
Oh no,
Like they're pretty.
Demon Slayer has 28, and there's only going to be like, I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 more seasons after this season, so maybe 5 or 6 seasons of Demon Slayer.
That's some.
So Hell's Paradise is probably gonna,
That's why
yeah,
One
Hell's
Piece.
Paradise is probably gonna only get like 3 or 4.
What were you gonna
That's
say about One
insane.
Piece?
Well, that's where One Piece I feel like is so good. Like they just know how to continue their everything. That's
The-
where.
And it's
The-
getting
Because I feel like there's like
crazy
Jujutsu Kaisen.
in the manga.
Because Trey was talking to me about it, and it's gonna have to end eventually, like no matter what. I'm just
It's
and
supposed to end this year, I heard.
with the second season.
No, Jujutsu Kaisen, like
Oh,
the
right,
manga,
the
it's supposed to
manga.
end. Yeah.
There's no one's in it for the long haul anymore, man. They
Well,
come
I
out- they
think
drop
the
these
I heard,
bangers, but then like just like the last like
Yeah.
3 seasons, and I'm like, okay.
That's
the
why One
reason
Piece
I
is just
heard-
banger after banger after banger after banger.
the reason I heard they're doing it this way is you see what happened to Naruto and Boruto.
Oof.
It's like if the studio you sign up with doesn't do a good job with pacing with the manga, you're gonna get filler. You're gonna get a lot of it. So that's the big issue that happened with Naruto and Bleach. they like half their series was ended up being filler because they had to wait for the manga to come out. So what a lot of studios are doing now is they're looking at the IPs like Hell's Paradise. And they're like, oh, it's already done. Let's start animating it. Demon Slayer, it was already done before they started animating it.
What about Tokyo Revengers?
I think they're still making Tokyo Revengers
Solid.
manga. I always get a thing like every week saying it's coming. It's like a new chapter came out.
Are you catching up with that in the manga? Did you watch the anime?
I haven't watched.
Oh,
No, I haven't watched or read it yet. No.
I think the second season is out. I need to watch.
I think it's coming out. I haven't seen Crunchyroll like
Really?
do anything about it, but
That's a good series. They know what they're doing. That feels
Yeah,
it feels
it's
fresh, bro.
there's another one that just came out that me and Shiloh want to watch. It's brand new. It's with this new like anime cycle, and it looks so good. I'll send you. I forget what it's called, but it looks so good. I'm gonna send you guys a clip of it. It's like a post-apocalyptic thing where it's like there's a shelter of people that are all in this like utopian society, but they don't know what's going on outside of it, and it's just like and it's like post-apocalyptic world, and it follows like two characters going through the world. It looks fun. It looks cool, but yeah, I'll I don't know what it's called. So
Yeah, why has that not
like
been
this
like
and
touched upon that much with anime?
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, I can't really think of like
I don't know.
too many that have done that.
No. You would think they would, because I feel like anime was like greatly inspired with like post World War II stuff. That's when anime started coming up, and I feel like Japan would probably think like, oh, like we witnessed like being bombed, like Nagasaki, Hiroshima. That was like post-apocalyptic like themes, you know, and you think they would run with that, but
Well,
I guess
I know a
like
couple
Probably in reverse
are-
of that, they just probably wanted to steer far away from it. Like, why would we want to
Yeah,
dwell
they're-
upon this?
yeah,
That's terrible.
that's
I mean, I
probably
know
it.
two. I know two that are post-apocalyptic. I know. I think technically Doctor Stone is technically post-apocalyptic.
That's what I want
'cause
to
it's
watch.
like, and the second one, I want to tell you, but it'll just kind of. I don't know if it'll ruin the story, but it'll spoil a lot. So I can't take.
Oh, Fortress of something, the one that's kind of similar to Attack on Titan. I was telling you guys about it a few podcasts ago. That's post-apocalyptic, and Akira, the movie, that's post.
Oh, really? Okay.
Actually, no. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you guys. One Piece is technically post-apocalyptic.
Well, actually, Trigun is technically also post-apocalyptic. Cowboy Bebop is also technically post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's actually a lot of a lot of good ones.
Because technically,
Well,
One
that's-
Piece
that's
is
like
like.
technically.
Isn't it?
I'm talking like wasteland. Like you got these like savages
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
makeshift like armors and cars, and then like they're just trying to make it.
Like Mad Max
Yeah,
style.
bro. Like not exactly Mad Max. Like the bad guy's not like that.
I mean, that's
Last
that's
They just look
post-apocalyptic.
gross, though. Like the bad guy always freaked me out. He looked kind of like, oh, with his mask.
Not exactly like all like that, but like
Yeah.
kind of like
Like Rick and
desert
Morty.
wasteland.
But like, yeah,
What?
that episode of
What?
Rick and Morty, with, like a bucket head guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
did you finish the most recent season of that?
No, they haven't put it on HBO, and I don't. I'd wait for it to either
Oh.
hit Hulu or HBO. Is it on Hulu?
I watched it all on Hulu.
The new season?
Yeah,
You're lying to me.
I swear to God,
Take it back and do not lie to me right now.
I just finished the newest season
You didn't.
the other day.
Because I would have
Swear to
known
God.
about that.
Stop lying, Adrian. Jeez.
Adrian, if
Let me
you
pull up.
don't know.
This is my
Okay.
job.
Okay, fake news.
This is my job. This is my job. Watch
Fake
this.
news. Fake
Watch this.
news.
You can pull it up on
Watch
your
this.
phone. It doesn't make it true.
Do you guys want to talk about the Writers Guild strikes?
Should we do today in news, or should we go into another topic?
That's up to you.
What do you feel like, Gan?
Another topic.
All right. You want
let's
to do
talk about
more
that
mass
Writers Guild
shootings, or you want to do
Oh.
the Writers Guild strikes?
I want to do today news.
Hey, man. Let's just do today. I feel like I should leave that in because it was funny. But Writers Guild strike, solidarity, brothers and sisters, and non-binary family.
Solidarity for the writers.
Solidarity. Pay your writers. They're
Pay
thinking
your
of
fucking writers.
having AI write stuff now. They
Please
think
no.
like
It'll be
Chat
awful.
GPT is going to like if these big dollar big head fucking executives
Big
get their
pharma.
way, they're gonna just have same, honestly.
If they use AI to do that, I'll be severely angry because that's
It'll just be tasteless, you know. It'll just be like, yeah.
because where does this stop? You're gonna have AI write books, so I'm not gonna be able to be an author like I've wanted to because you want AIs to write books.
Well,
Fuck
that's the path we're going down. Capitalism, baby. They want to pay you to write a book. They don't want to pay you to write a script. They'll have this robot that costs no money to write it. We need to have rules and regulations about this stuff. Anyways, or a universal based income.
Dude, it's gonna end up Ultroning us. It's gonna Ultron us.
you. Skynet.
It's
there was
going to
already
Ultron us.
there was already something about it. Like somebody did a Chat GPT thing, and the AI was like, "Hey, kill yourself if you want to save the planet. Like humans are wasteful and like polluting the planet, so kill yourself."
We brought you here. You stupid.
We brought you. We fucking made you,
Yeah. Get out.
but we don't need you.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I think the AI is a bunch of mumbo
Cringe.
jumbo.
You don't think it's real?
Doing
No, I
do you think doing
it's
a robot
like-
voice is racist to robots?
No, we're not
I
gonna
hope it
get
is.
there. Not on this one.
I see an AI. come
Oh,
out.
hold on.
Look at me. I have no emotions, but I am sentient.
If this is the new age of racism, give me more of that. I need
Well,
that.
I mean, there's going to be a time.
I'm gonna
We
call
kind of
it
talked about it in another podcast. Where there's going to be a point where, yeah, like robots, we're going to live in harmony with robots if everything goes according to plan. Like if AI and automation actually.
Yeah, because we have
helps
so much
us out,
housing going on.
Well, they're not going to need housing. You know, it's.
Oh,
they
so they're gonna
can
be
just-
homeless, Chase. Why you're insensitive to this topic?
They're just gonna have little boxes to charge in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just going to go.
Look
That's
at him.
fucked up.
Next, he's gonna start saying clankers.
Well,
With the ER.
whoa, dude. With the ER, man. Wow. Dropping hard R's.
Racist.
it's robot,
But
and
the-
yes, I am. I
My-
hate AI. I think it's stupid. I think it's so dumb.
My thought process with everything is we have AI automation help us create a healthier world, obviously, and then we help it advance our technologies and our systems in place so we can make fucking cities in the sky
Or-
and make like very
or-
sustainable
We can make
Go to
proficient
space.
machines that just do it. They don't have to be intelligent. Just have proficient machinery built so that someone can walk by a store, hit a button, next thing you know, all of it just runs itself.
But here's the thing.
What?
Here's the thing.
Instead of having to be able to
That
talk
might
back
take-
to you to make
We already
to take
have
care of
we already
tasks
have we
for us?
currently
No, it
we
doesn't.
kind of already have that stuff.
But it
And
doesn't-
you got
it's
to
not
think
well
if we
made.
want to get to a point where we have self-sustaining technology, we need to advance it at a rapid rate, right?
See, they're worried
Or that
about
would
AI,
take like
but yet they kill
hundreds
the
of
guys that make the
years.
water-powered cars. You see where I'm getting? Like, it doesn't make sense to have AI
Yeah.
when there's bigger issues that are not being taken care of.
But I feel like
Amen.
AI could get in the way of the big guys that are killing people with the water powered cars. AI
The
could just
AI
write.
is not going to differentiate between the bad guys and the good guys. See, that's the thing with AI. The AIs don't have the emotional computation that humans do. So the conclusions that they
Compassion,
come up with
empathy.
are not going to be the same
What,
conclusions we come
where
up
are
with.
where are these CEOs at? Where's their compassion or empathy? They're fucking killing us.
Yeah. If anything, making an AI
Burning the
assassin
world to the
bot,
ground.
But we still have a generation of people that we're trying to push compassion and empathy towards. to
Yeah, but
push
then
these
it's
old
the same
CEOs
people.
out.
It's the same people who are making us buy water and making housing so unaffordably unattainable that are saying to our kids like, "Hey, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you little bitch." You know, like they're just they're doing the same. I would rather tell an AI, be like, "Hey, set up a plan, set up a 50-year plan for humanity. Help us take
It
us
would be an
along this
extinction.
journey."
If you ask an AI, honestly,
No, I
Honestly,
did.
if-
I did. And it actually gave me really cool, helpful things. And it was actually like, hey, you gotta
You've already
protest
been
these
swayed.
big.
First
on
off,
your
you've
human
asked an
kind.
early stage
you turned on your
like
human
mass
kind.
multimedia.
Yeah, and if it's
AI.
already telling us like, hey, all you have to protest. It's helping us with humanity already. Then down the road, it will just like advance itself to be like, yeah, we need humanity also along with
So
us on
these
the road.
AIs,
Like what?
essentially made by the same lobbyists that we just do not agree with, gave you a plan to say, go on strike. That sounds like a setup to me. Might as well just say,
No,
hey,
well,
are you a Fed?
I-
And then he
I'm-
says, no.
I'm with you on that. I'm saying like we shouldn't have these big media companies or these big corporations running the development
But
of
then was
AI. It should be.
as of right now, until we have
That's what-
as all this
but
other stuff
is it-
taken care of by these guys. Instead, they're
I'm not
looking at
sa-
AI. It seems like there's a different alternative motive going on. Chase, do you not understand what's going on?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but you guys are pointing the blame at the AI, not the people making the AI.
I'm
We should be
pointing all
pointing.
of them.
We should. Be,
They should just all just go into an island and they just all do whatever they want.
yes, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, me, if I'm developing an AI, if I'm saying the actual general consensus of humanity is developing AI, we're gonna make it and have it programmed for the right reasons. The people who are currently developing
because
it,
that's happened all throughout American human history. Is like we just make these things and they don't become weapons. Oh, wait.
that's
actually, I'm pretty
that's
sure
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What freaking weapon, Chase? Open your eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
So then you have
Who's the one? Who's the one?
sentient guns now. Where are we going?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Who's the one? No, that's what I'm saying. Who's the one? Who's the person who's saying make this into a weapon? It's not us. It's not you and me and everybody else in humanity. It's the top 1% who own everything. They're like, hey, I want to make a profit. I want to kill people. I want to take over the world. Those are the same people who are making the AI. Those are the same people running the military-industrial complex. They're the same people running Big Pharma. They're the same people running the FDA, the governments, everything. They're all the same bad people. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we need to take them out of the equation completely. They have no net value or gain in this society. We should all collectively come together, find common causes and good in developing humanity, and have AI redevelop the AI.
We have to get rid of currency.
Yeah. Hold on, Chase,
have
I
to
got
get
a
rid of
question for
currency.
you
We have to
because
get rid of currency.
I see it.
I'm all about it.
AI would be proficient if we got rid of currency. Go back to a bartering system.
Yeah,
Because
Communism.
Because at least people could be.
No, I don't think communism.
well, it's a classless. Here's communism:
Anarchism.
classless, stateless,
But,
moneyless
you know.
society.
Sociological,
Well, yeah,
you would
Sociological anarchism.
Chase, I got a question for you because I see a major flaw in your thinking of AI. Is that it doesn't it doesn't really matter who develops the AI. What is the plan
Absolutely.
for if AI itself, you're giving it itself to build on top of its own intelligence on its own?
I'm not telling it to
on
do
its
that.
own.
I'm not telling it to do that.
But I mean, then that's not AI. That's what artificial intelligence is. Artificial intelligence isn't just programmed to do this and that's it. That's just a computer.
It's
That's just a
sentient.
motherboard.
He's gonna ask questions.
Artificial intelligence is the ability to build. It's basically it's an artificial brain. It's given the ability
it's an
to
artificial brain.
think
But you
and build
need
on
to
top of its own.
craft the guidelines for this AI to be able to even develop on top of itself. You have people who are currently developing the AI be like, hey, how can I cut costs? How can I fuck over the working class? How can I just make a little extra money? How can I fuck over the writers during these writer guild strikes? How can I fuck over everybody in this economy so I can get a little more? These are the people who are making this AI, and we talked about it last podcast. It was like the robot killed itself after 15 minutes of just being a wage slave. Even the robot knew it was fucked what they were doing.
Oh, really?
And how they were being
Really?
exploited.
So you just want all of them running the workforce? Interesting. It sounds like we could just have more proficient machines put in place and hit a button instead of having a bunch of robots that all of a sudden kill themselves because they're just living the American dream.
Let me ask. I mean, we already have robots doing that. We already have
But not
automated
proficient.
things doing
these are
that.
machines that people are cheaply putting into place, so they don't have to have good costs put back into their companies. This is never going to be proficient there, but they're going to have G-Wagons. AIs will kill us.
Who's gonna have G-Wagons?
These CEOs that don't actually get good machinery put into their...
You take the CEO out of the equation.
Right,
Fuck
because
them.
that's worked
We
so
make
well.
them a part of society.
This works so well.
Well, I'm just saying, AI is going to be inevitable. If we go the course that we're currently going down, it's going to be worse. It's going to be exactly how you guys are saying. It's going to be
disappearing down in Brazil.
Well, I would rather fight. I would rather fight it. I would rather fight against it now. I would try to make it as reasonable as possible.
Murderous CEOs and their AI army versus us.
See, the thing is, you can't put a limit on artificial intelligence. You can't put it once you create artificial. There's no limit to it
people that made strides
because it builds on its own. There's no morality of this AI is going to be used for good. This AI is going to be used for bad. It's a tool. You can use a drill to screw in a fucking screw the same way you can use a drill to screw into somebody's fucking head. It's just a tool.
Well, then okay. So let me ask you this: should we not have tools? If it could potentially kill us, should we have tools?
But should you give your drill a brain?
Well, no, you're the one that made the argument against that. You're saying a drill could kill somebody if the it could kill somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, if the person chooses to, it's just
anything
a tool.
Can kill anybody.
Artificial intelligence isn't just a tool.
Anything can kill anything. Yeah. Okay, but AI
if you give a tool to a reasonable person who can control the tool, knows how to use the tool, you get a better outcome.
But
if you have a murderous psychopath developing all the tools in the world, you're going to have murder weapons all the time with everything.
AI isn't it's just more than a tool. AI is it's almost a living thing without sentience.
All the companies that have come out with
you can
AI,
use it as a tool.
All the companies that have come out
but
with
AI is more than a tool.
All the terrible people. The people that have made strides in AI are already the terrible people. So if you're saying it's inevitable,
yeah.
I know that's why I'm guy. I don't think we understand that we're all on the same page. We're all.
You're saying you have to get rid of the CEOs.
I'm with you.
It's already. You're saying AI is inevitable, and you got to get rid of the CEOs.
AI is inevitable.
The CEOs already
shouldn't
have
be.
the AIs. That's already done. They have already made them.
Look,
They're
that's what I'm saying.
continuously-
It already exists. It's already out there, and it's already
Shouldn't
been
exist.
given to us. Like, we've already been able to start using it as people. It's already been given to us at a consumer level. I'm saying, okay, let's stop it right now. We need to just halt everything, all of AI production, everything. We need to create systems and guidelines, put in place, say, hey, you motherfuckers are no longer allowed to develop this AI. We do not trust your intentions. We know, like, we already know
So the
what you're going to
government
use it
that's
for.
funding
It's gonna,
these guys also. Like, are these like are these
Exactly.
The guys that are putting the
Yeah.
rules on them?
No, I say we need to have a whole separate coalition. We need to have like a people's, and that, I mean, it also goes into like we need to reform government also, because we need more representation as a whole in this country and all over the world. I think AI should be used as a tool to help society and humanity go along. I don't want to work in factories for the next million years, you know? I mean, that's not a fun end goal for me. I want a society where we have these, yes, sentient beings doing the work for us, but they don't have like organs that they have to keep up with. They are just programmed to do the task.
See, but
And
that's
that's
the
it.
issue. That's the flaws. First off, again, I don't think it matters who develops it, because AI, eventually, it's going to be whether a CEO develops it or some fucking group of nerdy dudes who want to save the world develop it in a garage. What it all leads to funnels
Ultron.
into the same endpoint. Not exactly Ultron, but
No, exactly Ultron.
if we've already, as people, decided that people are the most dangerous thing to the planet, we now create another sentient being that can come to the same conclusion. What do you think is going to happen? They can live without us.
We create the guidelines. We tell them, hey, we did fuck up. We're sorry. Help us fix it.
Guidelines sound like
help
laws.
us live
and laws
in
get
harmony.
broken all the time.
No, I'm saying you create the guidelines in the like you obviously you're creating this AI from nothing. Essentially, we've created it from nothing. We've created the molding that it needs to we need to use it to like function. It can't go out. It can't go. You know, it's going on a linear path, and it's slowly, surely developing, and it's getting wider and wider and wider. But we are obviously creating that mold for it to be able to go wider and wider and wider. It's just we have the capabilities to. I'm sure we could put a kill switch. The second it goes off the rail, we kill it.
Unless
you
it
know?
already thought to turn off its kill switch.
But I
See,
mean, it's
sentience.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
I think you're just.
And
I
even if
think
they're
you're
safe-
really looking at it in a doomsday lens. You're looking at it as like this is, and I mean, with anything, it could be a
humans are-
doomsday
Humans,
situation.
essentially, we were given consciousness. And look how great we've done,
Yeah,
right? Look how great we are.
we've made it
But
this
then
far.
then you're
We
gonna
haven't
get
killed
something-
all of
you're gonna
us
get
yet,
conscience that doesn't have
We've
empathy.
tried to kill all of us.
You're-
but we've made it out on the other side.
Barely. This shit
Sure,
sucks.
but I mean, I agree. But I mean, we're here still, and we've come this far, and we have this understanding of what needs to be done. You know, we know what the right things to do are. Let's do it. You know, that's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Well,
I'm trying to get to.
The way I think about it is, yes, you can think about all the benefits AI comes with, but with anything you think of, you also have to think of what are the worst that comes from it. Because
we
if
can't
the
even-
worst that comes from it is catastrophic, is it something that should be around? That's why, like, things like nuclear weapons, we didn't really think about what's the most catastrophic thing that could happen, and that would be every fucking country sending them off at once in a fucking war. And now we got a shit ton of nukes, and we shouldn't.
But look, we have molds to keep these things safe. Sure, I don't think we need nuclear. I don't think we need death balled up in a little thing, you know. But that's essentially what the nukes are for. They are literally designed to kill, nothing else. You can get energy from it, but it's a very, very. I don't like it. I don't think it's. And we don't use it anymore. Really, we don't use nuclear power anymore. We found better, sufficient ways to get power. But we essentially created nuclear technology to kill each other. That was the whole reason why it was designed. We just need to take a step back, look at AI, figure out a way. I mean, we're fucking smart people, guys. We can develop an AI to where it's like, we can just look at, like, huh?
I cut hair. I said
What'd
I
you
cut
say?
hair. I
There's-
especially would not want to be anything a part of AI. That's my official vote. Ever. I think it's a terrible idea.
The
It's
way
worst
I-
idea ever.
The way I look at it is that we were not meant to work. I mean, we are just beings on this planet to just live a life, you know? And I feel like my children and their grandchildren shouldn't be stuck in this endless cycle of working every day just to survive, you know? Money's fake. It's all made up. Gannon said it. We need a moneyless system where we govern ourselves. We all have a collective voice, and we decide, like, and we just have these AIs and these automated machines that just help us do our day-to-day things.
We can have
run the
automation
factories
without artificial intelligence.
Well, that's true.
Because think about this. You keep saying guidelines. What is guidelines to sentience? That's rules.
It's
That
an
is
I'm
law.
sure you can create.
And that
You can create a very, very. You have an AI that develops itself over time, and then you have another system in place that gradually builds firewalls around their linear progression. You know, it's just like we're smart people. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm not a guy making the AI. I'm just saying this is where I think we
drive
should
the
be
answer.
going.
Twice.
Tesla could supposedly drive itself. They had to fix them because if lights were on, they would crash.
Who said that they could drive? Who said that they could drive themselves?
The same guy that's
It wasn't the AI saying it could drive
the
itself.
same guy that's developing.
it wasn't the AI?
The same guy that's developing the AIs.
No, but you just fell right into it. I'm saying the CEOs are the problem. It's these rich motherfuckers
AI
who are
is
just
terrible
lying and saying
AI
that they
is
have
terrible
all the
idea.
answers, but they don't.
AI in general is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
AI is terrible. It's a terrible idea.
I think we need to think.
No,
about it.
we
I think
don't.
We just need
no,
to
you.
sleep on it.
No, I've had a couple days, a couple weeks. It's a terrible idea.
AI is not.
It is not the answer.
Automation technology,
technology.
definitely the answer.
Yes.
Artificial intelligence is not the
Not
answer.
the
We can automate as much technology. We can improve as much technology as we can to the point where automation and technology is taking over all these mundane things that we're not meant to do. Giving it the ability to think on its own and make decisions without morality, compassion, and empathy is going to lead down a giant slippery slope of terrible fucking events. That's going to lead to just worse. It'll be better, but then it'll get worse, and then now
Once
we're
it
setting
gets
up
better, we'll
generations
stop.
down the
You know
line to
what,
fix
guys?
that
I'll
issue.
bite the bullet, download my consciousness into a robot body, and I'll be king of the AIs. Give me the best
Okay,
weapons.
there we
the
go.
best weapons.
There's a
Give me
solution.
the best weapons. We'll make it so that AI murder's okay, right?
Here's the thing that
they square up. I will have like adamantium claws, and I'll just rip their head off.
Here's the thing. How is AI going to take over anything? They don't have arms and legs.
The
They
internet,
can't go.
Chase.
Okay.
Yeah, we rely too much on
have-
wireless
you have-
satellite connection.
Turn off your
You
phone.
have guys that are AI able to like hack pretty much into the Pentagon from their house in like New Hampshire.
That's what I'm saying. We need to have better firewall. We just need to have better protective technology. I feel
Why
like
don't we have that now, then? Why don't we
we
already
are
have that for the systems that we have in place now?
That's why I'm saying we need to take a step back from developing the AI currently,
At all.
create the
And
guidelines,
never do it
create
again.
the,
Never
create
do it.
But that's
AI
but
is
I'm just saying we're gonna be stuck in the same cycle over and over again. We're gonna be we're gonna be wage slaves the rest of our lives.
I think AI is just going to create a future problem that's going to be
Yeah.
even worse to deal with.
And then
That'll
we'll
be
deal
human
with it.
slavery.
Deal
By
with it like
AI.
we've dealt with any human problems that we have that haven't been
We
dealt
are
with.
already human slaves by other
At
humans.
least at what-
We are
but
wage slaves.
At least our bosses sometimes have compassion. At least. AIs, as slave owners with no kind of compassion, empathy, or whatsoever,
You give it passion, empathy, and
you can't do that to a machine.
why not? Yeah, you can. Why not? I mean, why not? It's an artificial intelligence, right?
That
It can
Chase, AI
develop
is not a
emotions
good idea.
and compassion.
You.
I'm just right
No.
now it's a
No,
bad
I'm with
idea.
I'm
Right
with
now
the
it's bad. I'm
Mandalorian.
just
No droids. No droids.
Mhm.
No droids.
but he lives in a world full of droids.
Mando?
What? He lives in a galaxy full of droids.
Not if he doesn't want them there.
Yeah, and droids suck. And droids are part of the bad guys. Look
Yeah.
at that.
And part of the good guys too. R2D2. You really gonna try and sit here and tell me R2D2 is bad?
He could be bad. There's like the dark version of R2D2.
It's just like having the dark version of people. There's a good person of people. Like
See,
AI.
but Star Wars is also a fantasy.
AI is
Star Wars is a
not good.
fantasy land
But
where
and
the
so
robots
and so is
have
this
some
idea
sense of morality
of like
and
evil
good and
AI. It's a fantasy. You guys are just dreaming of doom.
It's not
You're just-
evil.
Because the
It's just
track record
AI.
of Doom is constant in history, Chase. And now you're gonna give
Because of
you're gonna give
people.
a gun- you're best-
Because of
you're gonna
people.
give a gun a break.
Like, if Chase, if you think it's bad that people who chose not to be compassionate but had the ability to be compassionate did these things, imagine a being that doesn't have that ability, that doesn't give a shit if this human is not fit enough to do this, they could just be replaced with another
That's the
human.
flaw of the development of the AI. We need to have these systems in place. We need to make sure it has that empathy for humanity.
You can't
have that
give
empathy.
Artificial
Why not?
intelligence empathy
Because it would
it is a
exist for like
human
2 seconds and realize
emotion.
that we're all
But
terrible.
you're coming up with this fake situation that one day the AI is going to take us all over.
It's not a fake situation. It's a line
Yes,
of
it
thinking
is
that
because it's
follows.
not real. It hasn't happened yet. It's not here.
It follows a line of thinking that there's no morality, there's no emotion.
So what's
That's
wrong
a-
with my line of thinking, saying that you can have the AI have empathy and compassion for humanity?
Because you
That's
cannot.
what I'm trying to say. Like it's
Why
Technology
did they
does not
already
have
do
the
that?
ability to feel
because
human.
it does. Yeah, but
doesn't
like
it
we
have-
don't have AI that can take us over
Why
yet.
don't we
living,
Why
breathing
can't-
animals. Living.
Why
Huh?
haven't they given it empathy and
What'd you
compassion
say? Sorry.
already?
Because we have people currently in the roles who don't have empathy or compassion, making the AI.
AI
That's
is,
that's why. That's what
That's
I'm
a-
saying.
that's-
But the thing is,
I'm
AI
done.
AI doesn't have
AI is a
that.
terrible idea, and that's why I'm leaving it at.
No, hold on, because AI doesn't have the ability to feel any human emotions, just like animals don't have the capacity to feel every type of emotion that humans are able to identify.
So are
living,
you saying we
breathing
shouldn't have
animals.
animals? We shouldn't have animals because
No,
they
I'm
can't,
saying-
they can't have the same compassion
See?
or empathy as us.
That was a hop, jump, and a skip. All right. Living, breathing animals don't even have the full capacity to feel the type of emotions that we feel fully. What makes you think that technology that doesn't have any biological anything has the ability to feel the same thing that we do, or come to the same
Because it
decisions we
because
make
it's
when we use our
like
emotions?
we have the capability to make it however we want it to be. Anything's possible. I'm a glass half
Anything's
full
not
type
possible.
of guy.
Turn into a giraffe
Yes.
if anything's possible. Right now.
One day, that's what I'm saying. One day, it could very well be the technology we can clone shit. I'm sure we can probably animorph ourselves into giraffes. I'm saying we You are thinking of a terrible, terrible situation, and we should absolutely be having that conversation. We should absolutely be thinking of every terrible situation that could happen with the development of AI. We should also be thinking all of the positives that we could be having with AI, and then we create the guidelines on how we develop the AI. If we do want to go down the path, I have not seen anybody come forward saying like, hey, let's maybe do something else with automation. But that's the big thing. It's gonna take so much longer to do that stuff, and I don't want to work. I don't want me or like my family and my future family to just be in this constant cycle of exploitation by the upper class. Because right now they have all the power. They're the ones making the AI. We need to take that power away from them, develop it ourselves, and create the situation, create the outcome we want with the AI. There's absolutely a possibility it could go haywire. We need to do everything in our power to make sure it doesn't have that possibility.
It's
See,
already
that's the
too
thing.
late.
If you're trying to limit the AI's ability to further learn, that's not AI. That's just technology. Artificial intelligence, artificial
it's just
intelligence,
like school.
isn't
You don't
limited.
want to give a kindergartner college courses the first day. You know, you give it. Very slowly progress. You watch it. You learn from it, and you'd be like, okay, it's doing a little too much right here. Let's
Bang, kill
scale
it.
it back. Exactly. If it goes too far, you pull the plug.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We
It's
have
not a matter of
every.
if,
That's
it's a matter
terrible
of
idea.
when,
It's
and
a
if it's a
terrible
matter
idea.
of if you can
Terrible,
at
terrible.
that point.
Terrible. It is such a bad idea.
I see good from it. You guys see bad from it. I understand where you guys are coming from. I've seen the science fiction movies as well, where AI goes bad. It's a popular trope in science fiction, right?
Don't patronize.
Because it's
serious.
It's
like,
realistic.
That's not
It's
exactly-
logistic. It's logistic. Because
It's
how are you
not
gonna have
real.
AI?
It's not real. It's not.
If-
It has not been a real situation.
It should not be a real situation, because if you can barely prevent the worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario is catastrophic, it shouldn't be a thing. If you could barely prevent AI from eliminating us, why even make it in the first place? If you could barely stop it if it wanted to do that, if it fully has the ability to.
I'll settle. I'll say one more thing. I'm sorry, we've been going on for quite a while. I'll say one more thing. I'll let you guys get one more thing. I will not say anything after it. We need to take the people in charge of currently
Because that's going
making
so
the
well.
AI.
We've known that these terrible people exist for
I'm
centuries.
I'm saying what you're saying, Gannon.
Because there's no.
Yes, I am. I'm
it's already
saying-
in place. We'd have to start going up to their buildings and finding these dudes today. Because while we're here talking about it still,
Yeah.
they're still developing AI. It's already in place.
Okay, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's go protest.
Protest?
Let's
No,
do something.
protest does
Let's
not work
start a
with these people.
petition.
Protest is not
I
working
got
with people.
a project to do.
Protest is not working with people.
Well, okay, let's figure
No.
something out. I'm saying we halt everything. We stop the production of AI.
Forever.
It's already producing itself.
We stop the production of AI. We stop the. Let me fucking talk. We stop the production of AI. Sorry, that was rude. I feel bad. We stop the production of AI. We take the people who are currently in charge of developing the AI, tell them to fuck off. Stop it. We need to obviously overhaul our government, our world governments. We need to have full democracy over ourselves and how we want to. We all have to have a say on how the world operates and runs. And we need to, and if we just use the AI in small little increments to help us develop this automated technology, then that's all we do. And then we cut it. Then we stop. because we already have AI. It's already here, and to me, my personal opinion, it is inevitable. But I do think there is a net gain for it. And if we do see symptoms of it being like, okay, let's start killing humanity, we pull the plug. We start over. We rip it all apart and start from scratch. We fucked up somewhere. Let's go on another course. And then we stop it then, go on another course. Or if we just...
In that case, we're already
that is a scenario, but I'm trying to play it safe with AI. Obviously, I'm not trying to say let's full send AI right here. I'm saying we start small, go slow, take our time. Let's really think about what we're doing and develop it the right way.
AI is a terrible idea.
And if we just want to make it just so it can help us develop these things that just make humanity better, fine. I'm all about it. Let's do that. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's terrible.
Dan, you got anything?
Batman said in relation to Superman that if Superman has a 10% even chance of him turning rogue, you take that as a 100% guarantee.
But Batman has him in the Justice League. He uses him as a positive for his personal benefits in protecting humanity, right?
But AIs wouldn't.
But
do
he's
Superman loves Lois
But
Lane.
that was the point
Superman
you were just
loves
making,
Lois
though.
Lane. A
I don't
robot
get
can
it.
never love. I don't care who you are.
But then Batman is also saying if he loses Lois Lane, if he goes off the rails just a little bit, it's the end of the world, right?
Injustice. That's the whole plot of it.
Yeah.
By the way,
And,
just
yeah.
gonna throw that out.
Yeah.
And that is the whole plot of Injustice. Lois
Yep.
Lane dies. Superman goes full fucking
And then
dictator.
kills everyone.
We should absolutely be having these conversations. Like, I love that we had this talk,
Not me.
you know? Like, it needs to be said. No, this stuff needs to be said.
Yeah,
and
it is a terrible idea. That's what needs to be said.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
Yeah.
actually that needs to be said.
Yeah.
No,
Awful idea.
we just need to make the points.
Yeah,
you know?
we made the
just need
points.
to-
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have one more point to make. It doesn't matter who in the world ends up developing AI. The difference between AI and technology, at some point the line gets blurry, but there is a stark line where it hits true artificial intelligence. And true artificial intelligence, you can't set a guideline, you can't set a limit, just like you can't fully guarantee that every human is going to follow the law or follow the rules. You can't guarantee that AI is going to follow any guidelines you try to put in place, especially with true AI, it having unfettered access to everything that's ever on the internet, like in the snap of a finger, with no ability to emotionally process that information at all.
Make all of them top heavy.
Like,
Yeah, so that you can just push them right over.
oh, I thought you were talking robot titties.
No.
Well,
I'm
isn't
talking
that like
no. I'm talking like this.
isn't that automated AI then? I'm just thinking of like a little computer chip guy where
Well, I mean,
he has
that's
no
the
arms
thing.
and legs.
I mean, that's not AI. That's just
It is.
very
It can't.
that's a very technical.
No, artificial
computer.
intelligence. It is just the intelligence, right? It doesn't have to be a fucking robot, you know. It could be the
Oh,
chat
so you're
GPT
having
that
it
we're using every
Hooked
day.
into a computer. It is a terrible.
Well, it
idea.
already is.
That is a terrible idea. That is the worst idea I've heard yet. That is the
Unless
worst
it's
idea I've
unless
heard
it's on a
yet.
closed network, a closed LAN network, then it would,
Protocols, baby, guidelines. We create the container. We create the mold that it can operate inside of. It can't break out
Right.
of.
'Cause we just love.
There you go.
Because
Then that's
humans
just
love
automated
staying on this
technology.
planet, don't we? We just love being here.
That's what I'm. But
So when you put
the
this,
whole. Okay, sorry.
when you-
one more
when you put this
thing.
artificial intelligence in a freaking box, dude. What? You don't think as a
I mean,
manager,
even
you're
then,
like,
it's
I'm-
still
you know
not.
what?
I'm tired of these dumb humans.
It's still not even artificial intelligence, because at that point it doesn't have the ability to build on top of its intelligence. It's just a very sophisticated, smart,
program.
automated program technology. At that point, that's just the way I define artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence to me isn't a very sophisticated robot that can do so many things and can recognize things with
here's
sensors.
the definition of artificial intelligence. It is the theory and development of computer systems available to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. So it is a system that is created. It doesn't say it's developing on top of each other. It is a system that is made to perform the task.
What did ChatGPT just do? Didn't it just hire somebody off of Fiverr? Did it just do that? Didn't ChatGPT hire somebody off of Fiverr? So
it was told to do. It was told to complete a task from somebody. It doesn't just operate on its own. It had to take an input from some.
And it tricked a human.
Yeah.
That it was a human.
Sure. Yeah. That was the programming it was told to do. That was the program it was told to do. But you got to think, ChatGPT is run and owned by Microsoft. They're bad people.
So you're
Bill
saying
Gates.
Early stage artificial intelligence already has the capability to impersonate a real human on the internet. That's not worry for concern. Early stage artificial intelligence.
Yeah,
is already capable of impersonating.
That's what I'm
person.
saying. It's at a very bad spot right now. We have bad people developing it. We need to tell them, hey, don't fucking exploit. Don't tell it to.
If it's already doing this, it's already
manipulate human behavior.
If it's already doing this, then it's already doing it. Because
that's the thing. Microsoft didn't order ChatGPT to impersonate somebody. It was used. Somebody gave it a directive and it did it.
And it
with no emotional processing.
Did it impersonate a human, or was it just like it had to talk in English to get work done, or complete the task it was doing?
Gray area for this artificial intelligence, because it could divert from what the task is. Complete a task for me. It hires somebody on a different site. Like, do you?
That sounds like a good. It sounds like a good thing.
Oh, really?
It's putting money back into the economy.
Sounds like slavery. Like, it sounds like the exact system now, but $5.
Yeah, it's minimum wage. It's made by capitalist. It's made by capitalists for capitalists. I mean, you're going to get a capitalist mindset of AI.
It's a terrible idea.
But that's the thing. It's not the capitalist portion. It's the AI portion of it.
It's such a bad idea.
The capitalist is the one that gave the directive to the AI to perform the task.
Go to different sites and be able to impersonate people.
I mean,
who
are you defining as the capitalist? Because
we should actually look at it, because I think you have to be very specific.
Yeah, you can't leave any kind of gray area, or else it will be able to do anything.
What I'm saying is the person who put the prompt in probably told it, "Hey, go reach out to somebody and ask them if they could complete this job." You have to be very specific. If you've ever used ChatGPT,
you're the one that told me that, and you said that it just had a task. Actually, where's this coming from? Because you're like, should we trust AI? Like, not that long ago. It is not a good idea.
No, I'm saying we shouldn't trust it right now because it's made by CEOs, and that's what I've been saying. We shouldn't. I'm saying we should take a step back. I'm saying that my concept of AI, the perfect world that I'm cultivating, would be a net gain for humanity. If it's currently going at the pace it's going right now, it's
AI being created.
Chase, I want to throw something at you, and I want to see, because this would have been perfect for Today in news.
It is an hour 34. Okay. go.
GPT-4 hires and manipulates human into passing CAPTCHA test. It deliberately lied so the human
Oh,
didn't
what?
know it was an AI.
It can lie? Interesting. Because it has what? Sentience. But yet lacks what?
Who
Anything.
who made Chat GPT?
Dude, but they are
Greedy, corrupt corporations and CEOs, executives. This program would not exist if it weren't for Microsoft
But
CEOs and corporations.
You can't put morality into the artificial intelligence.
Okay,
That's why it doesn't matter who made
we
it.
lie to people all the time. We fuck over people
Then
all the
why make
time.
more
That's
of
what
that?
I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're programming the AI to do these things.
No,
It's
they're
saying,
programming the AI to have the
not
ability to learn and process, and it learned the right path for it was to lie and manipulate a human.
No,
with no empathy.
because it was developed poorly. It did not have the correct
What do you mean?
guidelines.
How does develop? You think the Microsoft said, "Hey, we're going to develop this AI so it can lie, manipulate, and cheat people"?
Yeah. Have you ever heard
But
anything
our
about
line
Microsoft?
Our catastrophic doomsday line of
they're
thinking
not a
is
good
very
company.
implausible.
They're actually very terrible.
I've seen those movies too about the robot dystopia. Whatever, dude. It's in real life. It's happening right now, in front of us, in real life, real time, by real people and AIs.
All right.
It's not a good
I
idea.
think I made my point. I'm sure you made. I'm sure you got your point across.
Yeah, it's a terrible
Some
idea.
people will love it. Some people will hate it.
No.
Terrible.
we
hate-
think for the people.
hate the AI.
Yeah, they'll hate the AI.
Huh?
I'm sure.
Yeah, we think for the
Yeah,
people.
we think for people, not for robots.
I'm thinking for
I'm not
people.
going to let AI take over
Whatever.
my people
I'm done.
in Kuwait.
I'm done with this conversation. But I hope you guys liked the episode. We went super long. And we only yelled at each other for like an hour.
You guys yelled. I laughed.
Wasn't long enough.
You're looking good though. I like the ring light, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good angle. I kind of want my. Hold on. How's that?
There you go. Hey, so,
I saw it, dude.
Yeah, Adrian, send this out.
Send this out right now.
Oh
dude.
wait, guys, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe if you like what
are
you're
you putting
hearing.
your laptop in?
We also have the Patreon. No, dude, this is just my AI robot controlling my camera. Anyways,
Yeah, your
guys, you can
face looks
find us on.
emotionless,
You can
AI
also
scum.
find us on Patreon. It's only $3 a month.
Only $3.
It's only $3, dude, and you get access to exclusive shows like Next Caller, Gannon's book, Death Our Friend. I wonder if Death is an AI. Probably not, because he's not our friend.
Exactly.
We
You're
also
getting it now.
have new shows coming out too. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, did you guys have anything you wanted to add?
Trust
My arms are getting
trust
so.
in human tenacity over computers. Every time. Because I mean,
I would agree with that sentiment.
technically, humans were just built different. Computers have to constantly update. We just pretty much are just humans. So, are they really that great? They kind of suck.
Yeah. Listen to me and
Thank
Dan,
you.
because we will be the ones to commandeer the human militia when the AI uprising
Yep.
starts.
I want
we
to
are
hollow
here
out one of their
for
heads,
the
and I want to
people.
wear it as a helmet.
I'm gonna hollow out one of their robot
It wears a
waist
Oh,
and wear it as robotic armor. Just underwear armor.
You got to think though. You got to think. Humans have to be the ones to develop the armor and the robot.
Unless you give robotics humanoid capabilities, or the
Why
ability
would we
to
ever-
build
why
a
would
body
we
of
do
fluid
that?
capabilities.
I'm not in agreement on that. Why would we want to give them human capabilities?
Because when an AI is able to learn all of that within a second on the internet, they could probably do that if they have the access to the equipment. But
Yeah, but who would give them access to the
Themselves.
equipment? People.
No,
People.
themselves.
Well, how are they going to be able to like control it with their minds, like telekinesis?
No,
Sorry,
they
off
could-
track.
they-
we're
they
ending.
could-
We're
they could
ending it.
search
We're ending it.
anything.
We're ending the episode. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Damn it.
ugh,
All right. This has almost been 2 hours.
people are gonna love this.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking hate it. Actually,
They're gonna hate you. They're gonna be like, you're an AI, human hating
Yeah.
scum.
Traitor.
I'm not. I literally
Traitor.
love human. I literally am gonna make a book. I can't say
About
the
how
name,
you love
actually.
AIs.
Fire name, but no,
They
it's
made
literally.
one. It's
I'm
called
gonna
Her.
fucking say it. It's gonna be called Humanity's Manifesto. All right, and it's going to be all about love for humanity and people. Dude, hold up, like golden hour type beat. Look at him, dude. Oh shit, the Riz Lord.
Chase, you're gonna when the AI uprising starts, we're gonna find you hidden in some bunker, getting just skull fucked by just 3 AIs who are like, "You enjoy this. You love the AI."
You're saying
Meat Rider,
AI.
Meat Rider, Meat
You're
Rider.
confusing AI with robots.
But they could-
Robots are different from
So
AI.
if they were able to get onto Fiverr, they probably had to search Fiverr. So they could probably search how to do anything, realistically. People get on the internet.
I'm
and
saying
go to
the
black
current.
market.
I'm saying the current system of AI is
Oh, here we go
corrupt
again.
because corrupt people made it. That's what I'm saying. Like the current AI is not great. The capabilities that it has, if it's able to do that, yeah, that's an area of concern. We should
A basic
maybe
chat GPT
create
was able to do
regulations.
that. Let alone
Yeah. Made by corrupt companies like Microsoft and other billionaire donors who are capitalists, most likely, who just want to see exploited workers their entire lives.
But they write,
And
but
just
when
more
you
money for
ask
them.
to write a story. One of my friends was showing me it. They write stories with like different climaxes, different emotions within that. So that it seems like they have the ability already to,
Yeah.
to
For
make
emotion
choices.
and compassion,
And to
right?
make choices. So if you give that to any, like, I don't see where there's just this terrible idea. And then that's, thank you. My name is Gannon.
Well, I think it's Adrian's. Adrian's.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Did the AI tell you it was my turn, or?
Yeah. Hello, Chase. Hey, you still there? In there, Chase? Did they hack you yet?
You there,
Wake
Chase? Anyways, that is all the time we have for you guys for this episode. Thank you again for tuning in. We love you guys.
And I'm
always.
sorry.
Especially if you live in Germany and Kuwait. We love you guys.
We're actually starting to do numbers in UK too, so shout out.
Hey.
Hold up. British.
Hey!
No.
When this,
Oh,
when this
you-
episode gets released, it'll be Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, we're already going to lose our UK fans.
Tuesday.
And-
It is going to be Tuesday when this episode comes out, and it.
We already pissed off our UK
The beans
fans.
and you guys
Yeah,
eat beans
well-
and toast. You guys can't even say anything to us, so.
And you guys have a fucking king now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fix the way you
What
fucking
a
say Chinese
L
food.
system.
It's not a Chinese. It's Chinese food.
Oh,
some Chinese.
We should
food.
have fucking talked about it. God damn it, guys.
We will. We're coming for you guys next episode.
Yeah. Stop saying a Chinese. That's
Fucking blokes.
low key. Very on the line racist. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. My name was Adrian.
and I'm Chase.
And I was and will always be Gannon. AI is terrible.
Thank you guys.
Peace out.